Sun's gleaming, baby. I had an idea. Figured I'd make a video. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, how about that? How about that? What's up, my beautiful spiritual beings? So life's one big illusion, right? Damn, I got cocoa all over my teeth, I think. Oh, well. Still beautiful as a motherfucker. So, life's one big illusion, right? Why not make it your illusion? Instead of fucking always buying into your past perceptions, right? Because our current reality is always fucking based off of past experiences, and it's a cyclical loop. And we get caught up in this bullshit ass fucking life that we don't want to live, but we're creating it, and we can uncreate it because it's all an illusion. It's all in our head. So it's all about creating the illusion that you want to live. So you got to be a delusional as a motherfucker and be okay with that and stand firm. You see this meat suit that you're rocking? Fucking love it. Support it. Because you're the only one that will. You're the only one that is going to love yourself, that is going to support yourself unconditionally. And accept that. Just fucking accept it. No one else. We don't put our burdens on anybody else's shoulders. We don't put our emotions on anybody else's fucking plate. None of that. We take responsibility for everything, and we create our own illusions, even if they seem delusional in the moment, because eventually the delusions are going to become our reality. So we might as well fucking start focusing on what we want to create. Doesn't matter what it is. What do you want? What do you want? You want to become a fucking artist? A fucking rapper? A fucking rock star? If it's in here, if you feel it, if you see it, that's spirit telling you, saying you're capable of that. So get to work on yourself. You don't have to fucking do anything out here yet, because you still have a bunch of work to do within. And just focus on that. That's like, I cannot drill that into anybody's head enough, is everything is formed through our inner reality. Everything you see out here is formed from within here. So quit fucking getting lost out here. I'm working on it. You're working on it. We're all working on it. We're all supporting one another. So just know, whenever you find yourself out here, come back in and say, is this even real? And keep questioning it. And say, what do I want to be real? What do I want to be real, a reality in my life? Do I want security, financial abundance, fucking support, my own space, my own, just my own? You could have that. It's just the illusion. Like, I was sitting there thinking, like, how do I get caught into these fucking codependent patterns? And this shit's been going on my whole fucking life. And I realized that it's like some fucking ancestral shit. It comes from my genetics, from my mom. My mom did it, and it was just fucking just passed down. So I got to heal it through in my bloodline. It's nothing that I created myself. And that's what we got to realize, is we're also holding family traumas that not necessarily we picked up through our thought process. We picked it up through our DNA, and we could heal it. So if you're wondering, like, why do I constantly feel like this? And I have no reason, no belief, no fucking experience to attach myself to this. That is a fucking ancestral fucking trauma that needs to be healed. However it's stated. There's many ways that people state it. Fact of the matter is just heal it. That's what we're put here for. So we don't fucking recycle it back in our family. It ends here. It ends with us. So remember, everything that is created is created in between these eyes, in these ears. It all flows together. If it's not flowing, there's some resistance within. That's all it is. It's nothing that you're doing. There's a resistance within. And you have to go within and say, okay, what is this resistance that is preventing me from moving forward? And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be something to do with your confidence, your certainty, your self-worth. Because if you knew you were worth it, and you knew you were confident, and you couldn't fail, then what would be stopping you? What would be stopping you? Nothing. There would be nothing. You'd be like, oh, I got this. So knowing that, you just go within. Okay, what is stopping me? What belief do I have that is preventing me from creating my fucking delusional thoughts into reality? Because that's what it all is. No, it doesn't matter what. It's all an illusion. It's all delusional until it becomes a reality. And then it's a reality. Right? What the fuck? But I just wanted to make that video. Like, heal what needs to be healed. That's what it means to get out your way. When I say I just need to get out of my way so I can allow it to flow through me, that's what I mean. I need to heal the shit that is in my way so it could flow through me, so I'm a clear vessel, right? Because all these addictions that are coming to the surface, that's fucking amazing. Thank that. I am thankful for that. Because I realize every time I run to it, it doesn't satisfy anything. In that moment it does, but then I go back to the next need, and then the next need, and then the next need, and it's cyclical. But knowing that these patterns are arising so you could heal them, all you have to do is surrender it to God. You know, like the law of attraction, right? You know, we create our reality through our thoughts. So if you sit there and have a thought that's constant in your mind, and you're like, what the fuck? I don't want to have this thought, because it's creating this fucking bullshit reality, but you're forcing it, and there's fucking turbulence in your mind that is fucking solidifying that program. So the key to it is surrendering it to the universe, to God, to love, every time. And as long as you're surrendering it, it's not sticking into your program, because God is taking it from you and he's transmuting it. So just remember, if you don't want to have this cyclical fucking thought that's going through your mind, that's creating this heaviness in your heart, surrender it. Whoever it is you surrender to, your higher power, whether it's Allah, it's God, it's Jesus, it's fucking Buddha, it's yourself, it's, you know, your imagination, it's love, it's nature, it's earth, whatever resonates with you, fucking surrender it every time. And as long as you do that, that fucking program ain't sticking around. It's not sticking around. You're releasing it. But if you just let it fucking just cycle in your thoughts without releasing it, just remember, you're confirming it. You're confirming it. You're affirming it. You're affirming that illusion to be true, because you're not surrendering it. Because if it wasn't true, you would say, this isn't true. So me believing in it's true makes me even just as delusional as the thought. And some dude, this Aaron Abke guy is a fucking amazing. AARONABKE. You need to check him out. And he was just saying, like, when someone projects their fears, their idea of you, their perception of you, right? And it offends you, that makes you just as delusional as that fucking thought, as that perception of that person, because you believed it. You fucking felt that emotion and ringed it in as truth. So you became just as delusional as that person's perception that was projected on you. So think of that. Next time somebody offends you and you say, wow, is this true? That means you're buying into the illusion, to another person's illusion. And that means you're not strong in who the fuck you are. Because if you were, you'd be like, that's not who I am. That's their perception of me based off of their past experiences. That has nothing to do with me. And I forgive. Forgiveness. That is your key to everything, to your fucking freedom. Because when we hold on to these resentments and everything, they're just for us to hold on to. They're not for anybody else. They're just weighing us down. So we fucking forgive. Forgiveness is the truest expression of love. And Aaron says that as well. It's the true expression of love, because you are pretty much saying that I am stronger than the illusion that you project on me. And I am not believing that. And I forgive you for having that perception of me. And I forgive myself for believing, for that moment of time where I believed it to be true. And that's it. Forgiveness is your key to heaven on earth, because it removes all your fucking burdens. You're not carrying it with you. You're releasing it. along with your fucking your baggage, your programs. Release. Release. The more you fucking spend time in release, it might not seem like you're getting anything done. It might seem like all you're doing is fucking releasing. You're releasing. And you're like, what? I don't notice anything different, right? And then a month goes by. And then you have a different fucking peace within your mind. It just shows up. You know, it's a progression. It's like going to the gym. It's not like you go do a fucking set of 10 on your arm curls and next thing you know, you got guns. No, it's a progression. You fucking show up, you do 10 curls, you put the weights down, you come back, you do it again. And then within, 6 months, wow, you got fucking, your arms are toned. They're looking good. Because it's a progression. Everything is a progression. Nature is a progression. It has its cycles. Everything has its cycles. Have you noticed within nature, there's some plants, there's some trees that have leaves, right? In the wintertime. And then there's trees that don't have it. That's just like us. There's going to be times where we go without, where we don't have, where it seems like there's an illusion that we're in lack. But really, it's not. It's removing the things from our lives in that season, so when the next season comes in, we have openness to receive the newness that comes our way. So don't look at anything as lack. It's just a cycle that's going on. You see, there's trees right here in my background, right? Bald as a motherfucker. They're not complaining. They know, though, this is just a cycle. And then you got, you got pine trees over here. You got this bush over here that got leaves. Because it's its moment to thrive. And we all have that moment. We all have it. And we have to trust that it's coming for it to arrive. If we always feel like it's always a day ahead of us, it's always tomorrow, it's always in the future, it's always going to be there. We have to find it right here, right now. It's our moment. Regardless if you're going through a cycle of, clearing, releasing, where it doesn't feel like much is coming into your life, just know that that's preparing you for the next cycle that is going to unleash a whole abundance of everything that you wanted, that you've been asking for. And if you've been staying true to yourself and finding out who you are, just know that it's coming. Like, you're going to need a breath to keep on living. That's truth. Like, I know in order for me to carry on, I'm going to need my next breath. And that's a truth within my being. Just as if I know who I am and I have a vision and I'm creating my own identity through my mind on who I project out, who do I see, who do I want to be, how do I want to, and this is all it is. Don't make it complicated. When I see myself out there, balanced, harmonious, however that shows up, that is my goal. I don't need to put anything extra on it. I just want balance and I want harmony in my life. You know what I mean? On all levels. And with that, that's life. Ain't nothing like life, baby. You know what I mean? Life's beautiful. You just gotta fucking change your perception. Quit focusing on lack. And just think of it as in cycles. Okay, this must be a cycle of release, of letting go. Let me just surrender to this, so when my next cycle shows up, I could just accept all the abundance that's about to flow in. And that's all I gotta say about that, Jenny. Have a blessed day.